So, what is poor level of happiness? My version of poor level of happiness is different from others. It has like one first the first level is childhood childhood happiness. Happiness that comes from a child mind. It is an happiness that always come in simplicity and comes with things that will continues us to learn something and to wanting to have assistance. The second is adolescence happiness. An adolescence happiness is a happiness that came from exploration of your social life. When you reach to adolescence, you will begin to expand your your views on happiness based on the social matter. The third uh, poor level of happiness, the third level is adulthood happiness. Adulthood happiness is a happiness that comes from understanding of responsibility and accountability. Those are the things that will help you learn the importance of happiness. Happiness comes from different sources. So you will learn that most people think happiness in a logical way. If you think that happiness is a logical can be explained in a logical matter, then you will learn that happiness is that is not unhappiness. Happiness, you could experience happiness. Happiness is an experiential thing. So many people think that if they are adult, they already experience happiness. Did you try to evaluate your happiness since at your childhood to your adolescence until your adulthood? The the feelings that you feel, it has the same or it has different? Can you rate your happiness from childhood, adolescence to adulthood? If you didn't rate it, then it means you never grow your happiness in life. So happiness is not about reasonable or logical reasons. Happiness, you cannot explain happiness in a logical reason. It is an experiential matter. You could experiential matter. It is a thing that designed by God, planned by God to the people, to all the human beings that came to this world to have, taste, and be tested on choosing what kind and forms of happiness you would going to journey. Happiness is life is a wilderness of joy. You will never grow your happiness if you don't get the wisdom or the knowledge that came from happiness. Did you ever get a wisdom or a knowledge that your happiness, the happiness that you experienced during your childhood time, childhood time, during the time you are a child, did you get some knowledge from it? Or if not, then you are still in the stage of wondering what is happiness is. So do you, even if you're adult, if you are in adolescent stage of life, and you don't even know the knowledge that came from happiness, then that is still, you never step in the journey of the first step of happiness, which is childhood happiness. So in my book that I write, childhood 4 level of happiness, which is named Robert Sumalpong. You could reach Robert Sumalpong in my book, and you could learn the things that I wrote there about the importance of love to happiness. In adulthood, in the 4th level of happiness is eternal happiness. There, in the 4th level of happiness, it needs love, experience love, and love that brings happiness. So if you say love, you could experience that many different people, or many people that I've met says that love can both give you happiness and sadness. So that happened because they don't know what love really is. And I say to you, if you buy my book, if you subscribe, or if you grab a copy of my book, you will realize, you will understand there, I wrote there the 4 stages of love, which is, if you search in the internet, you could see many things about stages of love, which is focusing only on the logical aspect and the different form and phases of love. But in my book, I put there the stages of love. The first stage is, which is belong in the eternal happiness, the love that brings happiness. The first stage is infancy love. Second is adolescence love. Third is adulthood love. And fourth is the eternity of love. So if you want to learn those things, want to know what are those things, then get a copy of my book written by Robert Sumalpong, and those will help you give an idea of how to gain eternal happiness, or to experience eternal happiness during your probationary period here in earth, or how to know that you already experience eternal happiness even when you are at your mortal life. So thank you for watching, and hopefully you will share this video with your friends, and share and will continue to get a copy of my book about 4 level of happiness. Thank you, and have a good day to all of us.